Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is Nita. I hope y'all are having a great day, an amazing day, an awesome day, a wonderful day, and all those great things. Just wanted to say, I had gotten some questions in my inbox not too long ago, and sorry for the late recording for these questions, guys, for the two people that asked about the same question. A lot of people are thinking that just because you are building your mindset to be positive and you're thinking positive, that you're not human. At the end of the day, you are still human. You are still experiencing things that go on in this life. We're not saying that you will avoid every situation and every problem that you're faced with. You're still going to go through things. It's just that you're building your mindset for it to not put you in a place of sadness or depression or hurt or pain, so a lot of people are thinking just because you think positive that issues and problems are not going to come in your life. You cannot avoid certain issues and problems that come into your life. This is still earth. We are still here as human. We are still experiencing this life while we're here. And you're going to run into things like that. People get sick. People pass away. People get hurt. It's just a lot of different things that does happen. Just because you are being positive and you're thinking positive in your mindset, it does not eliminate you from being a human being. It does not eliminate you from going through things. Being positive is just something to help you get through these tough times, these rough times. Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Hey, Darnell. Hey, Luther. How y'all doing today? But just make sure, guys, that you understand that being positive does not eliminate life issues and problems that go on in your life. It only prepares your mind to deal with those issues and problems. So keep building your mindset to being positive. Keep giving positive affirmations. Keep doing your positive thinking, basically, and your meditations, and keep doing those things, because those things will help you. We're not here to avoid issues and problems. This is life. Things are going to happen. Things are gonna fall your way. But I'm just saying, being positive to help you on the way through those issues and problems. A couple of people are getting those things wrong, and I've been getting questions about that. And you're still human, guys. You're still gonna go through things. That's just life. That's just life. But at the end of the day, when you lose a loved one, you stay positive in your mindset, but you still mourn. You still cry. You've been knowing somebody your whole life. You've been somebody's best friend 20 and 30 years, and they passed away. You've been knowing your parents and your uncles and aunts and friends and cousins for a long time. You do not avoid a mourning situation when someone passes. A lot of people tell you, oh, don't cry, be strong. This is a part of this earthbound. This is part of this earth. This is part of where we live. This is a part of emotions and feelings that we have when you're connected to someone. I took care of a lady. Her name was Miss Betty. And Miss Betty, I took care of her for a year. And me and Miss Betty got so close. That was like my best friend. I could talk to her about anything. A 83-year-old woman. And Miss Betty was my best friend. And when Miss Betty passed away 4 years ago, it hurt me to my core. I mean, I cried and I cried like Miss Betty was my grandmother, like she was someone in my family. Miss Betty was a special person to me, and I still love Miss Betty to this day because she taught me so many different things. But being attached to someone and getting a relationship with somebody, connecting with a person, is going to build bonds. And when that person is no longer in your life, you're going to feel a certain type of way. You're going to cry. You're going to mourn their death. But I still appreciate Miss Betty to this day for everything that she taught me, everything that she showed me, all the confidence that she gave me, how she built me up, how she gave me strength. I remember all that about Miss Betty. And there was a relationship that I had with Miss Betty. Just by taking care of her, I got attached to her. And when Miss Betty passed, I was hurt. This is what you're going to do. No matter if it's family or a friend or co-worker, you're going to be hurt when you have a relationship with somebody. That's that earthbound feeling that you will feel, that emotion you will feel. Not going to the doctor, and get something for depression or some kind of mental something when you lose someone. Excuse me. It's not about getting on a pill. It's not about that. You're supposed to mourn. You're not supposed to replace sadness and pain with a medication to make you feel some other kind of way, because you're trying to avoid the sadness and the pain that you feel because you lost a loved one, or your best friend, or your mom, or your dad, or your sister, or your brother. You do not replace that sadness and that hurt that you got lost with a medication to help you not to feel. You're supposed to feel. You're supposed to cry. You're supposed to feel emotional when you lose someone that you care about. But at the end of the day, you can still fall back on positivity with you finding something great about them while they were here. So always know that since you're here on this earth, you're going to experience earthly things. You cannot avoid life. You cannot avoid sadness sometimes. Sometimes it'll hit you. I'll still have my days sometimes. And I've been practicing positive thinking for 4 years. I still fall in those days of sadness, but I cry and I mourn and I get back on track. It's not staying there. It's okay to cry. It's okay to mourn. But when you're staying in that place for too long, it destroys you. I also can remember when my dad passed away 4 years ago. Matter of fact, it was 4 years on the 4th of January. And when my dad passed away, I got so sad. I was so depressed. I was so lonely. All I did was drunk and sleep. That's what happened to me, because I was so depressed and I cried every day. So guess what? I was getting lured farther into depression and sadness, to where I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want nobody to talk to me. I didn't want anybody around me. Don't say anything to me about he's in a better place, he's this, he's that. I did not want to hear it. So what happened was, it was, Nita, you're going to make a choice. Are you going to come out of this, or are you going to stay like this for the rest of your life? Are you going to mourn like this and be depressed and sad and not eating and drinking yourself to sleep at night? Are you going to be like this, or are you going to come out of this? That's where my positive thinking started to come in. Hey, I got to get out of this slump. I got to get out of this hole. This is not the life that I want to live. My dad wouldn't want me to live this life. My dad would not want me to be like this. So guess what? I had to come out of that. I fought my way out of that deep hole that I was in. I fought myself out of there. We want to be saved by a lot of different people. We want to be saved from different people. But sometimes you have to save yourself. Sometimes you have to be a big girl and you have to be a big guy, and you have to save yourself in order to get to the next step in life. You got to save yourself, y'all. Stop waiting on somebody to save you and start saving yourself, because you're capable of it. You can do it. I know that you can, because it is positive. It is possible. It's all about in the way that you're thinking. And the way that you're thinking be so negative, it has you thinking you can't do anything in life. It makes you think you can't go forward in life and be this strong and brilliant person that you are. Your mindset gets inside your own mind, if that makes sense. You feel off of your own mindset and determine that you can't do this because you came from here. You can't do this because you don't have this money. You can't do this because of that. Stop feeding yourself negative, and start feeding yourself life. Feed yourself great words. Speak greatness into your life. Your tongue is powerful. Your mind is powerful. Your heart is beating in your chest. So guess what? Stop moaning. Stop complaining and start doing what you want to do. Start prospering. Stop holding yourself back. Start being more positive in your mindset so you can get to where you want to be in life. You deserve happiness. You deserve joy. You deserve peace. You deserve love, compassion, and understanding. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve that. If you're in a situation where you're not happy, you're in the position to change that. You're in the position to make a change. If you're not in that position, make one. Don't be sad for the rest of your life. Don't be upset the rest of your life. Don't be unloving the rest of your life. Don't be uncompassionate towards others for the rest of your life because of one experience, one bad experience, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever has hit you in your life. You're still capable of turning things around. You're still capable of love. You're still capable of compassion. You're still capable of understanding and peace and joy. You still can be this way. Just because right now where you are in your mindset and in your life does not determine your future. You can decide tomorrow that you want to be a better person. You can decide tomorrow that you want to do something great in your life. And things will begin to change for you. But as long as you stay negative in that mindset, that life that you want may not exist. That life that you want may not come to pass because you're being so negative, you're being so mean, you're being so hateful, you're being so ugly, you're plotting, you're doing things to make things come back to you. Once you give out good and positive seeds out into the world, out into the universe, those things come back to you. Put out the love and the compassion and the peace and the things that you want in order for it to come back to you. Start speaking unto the universe and telling the universe that, why am I so blessed? Why I have everything that I want? Why am I being so peaceful? Why am I being so lovable? The universe hears these things and it sends you back what you speak. Learn about the universe. Learn about manifestation. Learn about things that's going to help us in this life. Stop just going off the teachings of old traditional teachings because the old traditional teachings are keeping us where we are. Your grandparents went through the same thing. Your mama went through the same thing. Your brother and sisters went through the same thing. Don't you want to break that? Don't you want to gain more knowledge? Just because what somebody else believed, you may not believe it, but you're going along with it because that's what your family is doing. That's what your family was about. But look at your generation of people, and everybody are still in stagnant situations. Everybody is still not able to have the funds that they want. Their dreams are not coming true. They're not doing anything to make themselves better. Tradition is what it is. It's tradition. It stays one way just because that's what it is. It's a tradition. It's a tradition that a lot of people have certain situations that they go through in life on holidays and certain things that they cook on certain situations and certain holidays and things. Those are traditions. Break those traditions. Traditions have your mindset in bondage. If you're not seeing improvement in your life, if you're not seeing growth in your life, if you're not seeing healing in your life, then it's time to make a change. It's time to start doing something different so that you can get something different. You've been doing these old things most of your life and have not gotten anywhere. Where are you today? Are you in the same position that you was in 20 and 30 and 40 years ago? What position you in today? Has anything changed for you? Has your health changed? Have your finances changed? Have your ability to love changed? Or are you still stuck in tradition? If nothing has changed, then guess what, y'all? It's time to change. And the way that you make change is in here. Once you get a positive thought, a positive thinking in your mindset, your life begins to change. If you're comfortable in the position that you're in and where you are, you stay there. But if you want change, I'm telling you today, you have to start by preparing this mindset with positive thinking in order to change things in your life. The old things that you've been doing all this time has not changed anything for you. What has changed? You know where you come from. You know your background. You know if anything has changed in your life. If it haven't, it's time to start doing some rearranging with some furniture and putting down some new carpet and pulling up some old carpet. It's time to make a change so your life can change, so that you can be happy because you're deserving of happiness. You're deserving of peace, love, compassion, joy, understanding. You are deserving of these things. And if you don't know that you're deserving of them, you won't get them. Point blank. If you don't know that you're deserving of it, you won't get it. So change your mindset. Change your life. I hope y'all having a wonderful new year. this new year, everybody say, yeah, we're doing the New Year's resolution. We're doing this and doing that. It's more than just speaking it. It's time to do it. All right, y'all. Have a great day, a wonderful day, an amazing day. Talk with y'all later. Bye-bye.